Kira Palachenko joins us this morning live from Kyiv. She was in a bomb shelter and she is now out on the street. Her friend Mariana Diachuk, who is from Chicago and is currently in Brazil, also joined us. Just a few days ago, Kira was on vacation in Brazil with Mariana. Thank you both for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Kira, let's start with you. What is the situation there in Kyiv?
All people which could go to the bomb shelter now here. So we help each other and waiting for our army to protect us because there are a lot of bombs in the morning. Also, our army protects our bridges. So we are very afraid. But don't panic.
Does it appear that the Russians have any regard for civilian casualties? Are you seeing apartment buildings being hit or anything like that?
Yes, in the Osakorki district in Kyiv, they attacked houses. So also. In the road, we see tanks, not us tanks, and a lot of planes in the air under Kyiv.
Kira, you sound a little out of breath. I'm sure it's very frightening there. These are some pictures from the bomb shelter. How are you doing this morning, you and your family?
I'm and my family staying here. There are a lot of kids, a lot of animals with us, and all very cold in this bomb shelter, but we stay together and support each other.
Was it the feeling of people there that this wouldn't happen?
Can you repeat
Did the people in Ukraine take the threat of a Russian invasion seriously, or did they just feel that that really wasn't going to happen?
Oh no, we don't believe in in this war because we think that Mariana, please help because I'm in shock. Мы верили, что войны не будет, и то, что это все провокации, и смогут договориться. То есть мы до последнего не знали.
Every single citizen of Ukraine, including me and Kira, like we thought it was like the provocations and nothing will be like this. So we had fears that things might happen, escalate on the east, or here and there some, threats or internal provocations, but nothing to this extent, to the full-fledged war with the missile strikes, attacks, and tanks on the street. So that's like the worst of our dreams.
Wow. Mariana, I hear that's you talking there. You were just with Kira in Brazil, and she just went home, and this happened. You've got to be frightened. You have relatives there as well, right, Mariana?
Yes, I have my sister family and I have many, many friends in Ukraine right now. And it's not good. So Kira is in the Kyiv in the center. So she's kind of like landlocked. She cannot go anywhere. My family is in the western part of Ukraine. So as of like 15 minutes ago, my sister just called me saying they are on the move. So she has a family and 2 babies. So there are about 5 families got together in the cars and thus starting fleeing the country. So they don't know how far they're gonna get. They don't know like if anything gonna happen them on the way, on the highway to them, but they are on the move because in that city that they live in Ternopil, all night there was like missile strike siren going on, and they spent entire night in basement as well, like fearing for their life.
Now, the Ukrainians are great fighters, but is the feeling that this is just a matter of time because they are simply outgunned? And what does that then mean for your families?
Ukrainians are, we're not going to give up. And that's the feeling that we have. Even my father, so he's 62, he's in Chicago right now. And he looked up like, how can I go back to Ukraine and how can I help? And he's like, I'm flying back. I'm going to fight for my country. So that's to extend the people like going on the streets. And to flee in the country, none of the men is allowed to leave between age of 18 and 60, but also they do not want to leave. They like my sister's husband gonna like take them to the border, make sure they cross the border correctly, and then just return and get the gun and like try to protect the land.
Kira,
So
maybe.
we're not gonna give up.
Thank you, Mariana. Kira, can you tell us what it was like overnight? Was there a lot of explosions? It seems calm now. It's about 2 o'clock our time right now where you are. Are there soldiers on the street? Are people trying to leave? Describe what it's like there.
People don't try to leave because now it's impossible. So there are all people trying to stay home, and we need to save these 2 days, and we hope that we have support from another countries to help us. So now мы сейчас очень надеемся и ждем, что мы выстоим эти тяжелые 2 дня, и дальше будет видно, как поступать.
So they
Panic.
think they're like the next 2 days are the critical, and they're gonna like hold the grounds and stay in basements because like that's, you know, the indication that in the next 48 hours we'll see either, you know, something massive gonna like continue or is that gonna stop. But they're not fearing, and they're like staying put, and who can flee the country because of the young kids they do. If they cannot, they're gonna stand and like hold the ground until, you know, in the next 48 hours.
Kira, are there other people on the streets right now, soldiers or civilians?
Yes, there are our soldiers and there are civilians in streets, but soldiers protect strategical places.
Yes. Well, Kira, we wish
So
you.
there are Ukrainian soldiers, they can see that. I'm sorry,
Ukrainian,
those-
yes.
Yeah.
I see. Well, Kira, stay safe, and best to you and your family, and Mariana, best to your family as well. And thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Stay safe.
Thanks.